I'm going to be farming cake for 100 Minecraft days as a competition against a fellow YouTuber, Bloop Games. Now, while I'm going to be farming cake, Bloop is going to be farming pumpkin pie, and they're both equally pretty hard to make. My goal for the first 25 days is probably just to get a decent farm set up for every ingredient I need. Alright, we have our 100 days cake world. It's in survival and normal mode. Multiplayer is off, and so are cheats. And create world. When I spawned in, I immediately forgot to turn on coordinates and days played, so I went and just turned those on real quick. After that, I went and killed some sheep and chopped down some trees. Just so you know, this is 100 days. So that means it is 33 hours in real life if I do not sleep in the game, closer to 24 hours if I sleep every night. But, you know, why would I want to sleep if I want to get as many resources as possible? I got some stone tools as well as a furnace and smelted all the food I got from killing all the sheep. I also killed the sheep because I wanted to make a villager breeder if I could find a village. I got more food and chopped down more trees after I got all of my stone tools. I found a ginormous ravine that I saw had iron in it, and I wanted to get full iron, so I went and traveled down into it. It's not bad. Trying not to take damage because I don't want to. Not getting jumped. Water stream, I could just go down that, but I'm not sure if I want to. Let's light this place up so I don't jump. See, I'm already getting jumped. Oh my goodness. Let's not go down there. Okay, see, they're fighting each other. I like barely lit up the place before I got jumped. After a few close encounters, I ended up getting full iron, as well as finding a ruined portal that had obsidian and other resources in it. I left the ravine, I then chopped down some trees and broke any sugarcane I found on my way. Oh, there's a village. Let's check out the village and more sugarcane. Burrito kind of thing. I looted the whole village until night fell. Or we could just let. We could actually. Oh yes, kill the witch, kill the witch. That would be awesome if this guy could kill the witch. Some redstone. Yeah, I'm gonna just let him kill it. Kill all of it. Let's go. Okay, it's nighttime now. I might just go to bed. This is a masonry. Look at that. Or no, it's a smoker. Ooh. Okay. After that strange encounter, I quickly went to bed and slept until the next day. I started gathering resources from the village in order to make what was going to be a villager breeder. On day 3, I went and finished up the villager breeder. I also made a chest that I could put everything I got from the caves and the rest of the village. Although that night, when I was fighting mobs for resources, I ended up dying to a creeper while I was fighting a witch, and I quickly had to run all the way back to where my stuff was, which thankfully I ended up getting there in time. Yep, pick it all up. Okay. I didn't know there was a creeper behind me. That's the thing. I organized my inventory and headed to a village I spotted in the horizon. Okay. Blacksmith. Maybe he has a piece of obsidian. I kind of need a piece of obsidian. Okay. Oh, there's 6 obsidian. 6 obsidian and an iron sword. That's insane. Bro, this kid, you're hogging 6 obsidian from me, bro. There's nothing in there, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, more bread. Potatoes for the villagers. I can give bread to the villagers too, actually. I looted the rest of the village and almost died to an iron golem. For the night of day 4, I decided to make an iron mine because I needed a lot more for buckets if I wanted to mass produce cake. On day 5, I went and fixed up the villager breeder and took all of the wool that was in the town center and made beds out of them. That same day, I made a bunch of campfires so I could roast all of my meat on it. I started multiple wheat farms because I would be needing a lot of it. That night, I decided to break my iron farm because I wanted to make a waterway down instead of a stairway because the waterway would be much faster. I then chopped down a villager's house for wood, and in the remainder of the day, I quickly built a sugarcane farm. That night, I went mining for iron and actually got quite a load. On day 7, I ended up building a egg farm and had it up and running by the end of the day. I repeated this cycle of mining and luring chickens into the farm. For the rest of the day, I fed the chickens, mined wheat, and made a cow pen, then went looking for cows. I ran around for quite a while looking for a cow, but the only thing I could find was a knockoff cow, just a horse. That night, in my free time, I made a contraption that basically just made it so that I could capture mobs so I could kill them more easily. That same night, I almost died to phantoms, so I quickly went to sleep as fast as I could, and you could just see what happened during the footage. Yes, I slept. Oh my. Oh, that was so dangerous. Right after narrowly avoiding death, I decided to finish up my strange contraption. Then I started on an automatic wheat farm. Once the sun had set, I started using my bizarre mob farm, which actually worked pretty well and got me quite a few resources. When the sun rose, I killed the last few remaining mobs, then killed the wandering trader. I fed my chickens and finished up the automatic wheat farm. I need more bows for my wheat farm to make dispensers, so I went into my quote-unquote mob farm to get more string or bows from skeletons and spiders. I got enough resources to finish up the wheat farm and added in the dispensers and water buckets into them. After a quick mining trip, I farmed some sugarcane, then shaved down another house. I decided to look for a cow, so I got wheat and leads and started killing any other animals that I found that were not a cow. After a long search, I gave up and just mined some stone that I found in a random wall. I added a collection system to my automatic wheat farm, so I wouldn't have to just pick up all the items, they would just automatically go into the chest. I bone mealed and farmed some wheat, then added some crops to my automatic wheat farm. For the remainder of day 12, I went into the iron mines, and this happened. Oh my goodness, that is scary. Wait, I'm in the negatives. How am I hearing the lightning strike from all the way down here? Yeah, I'm turning my volume down after that. That freaks me out. Did it happen again? After that quick jump scare, I collected everything inside the cave, then went back to surface. Then, on day 13, I continued my search for a cow, which this time I actually got one. I put the cow inside the cow pen. Then that night, I went mining and ended up finding my first diamonds. That next day, I almost died in lava while trying to make another portal. I then led a cow I found into my cow pen. I then went into the nether and mined some quartz which I would need for observers. On day 15, I organized all of my materials. Then that night, I sailed across the ocean looking for a spruce biome so that I could get spruce trees. After collecting the tree, I headed back, and on my way back, I also stopped by a shipwreck. I planted the spruce tree, then dived into the mines where I found a monster spawner, which was a skeleton monster spawner, which was exactly what I needed. I looted the spawner, then started the conversion into a mob farm. The conversion ended up taking longer than I expected, but I still ended up getting it done, and the aftermath was pretty spectacular. Also, while I was digging out the killing chamber, I ended up finding 2 diamonds. I crafted an enchantment table when I got back to the surface, and I started working on an automatic sugarcane farm. I then started excavating an area to build a house of my own because I was currently living in a pretty not good village house. So today is a very, very special day. Today, I'm not gonna worry that there's a singular glass missing. Today, I'm going to try to make as many cakes and just cakes as I can. We're gonna go to our egg farm. I don't see us. It's quite a bit of eggs. Now we have all of that. We'll take all this iron. How many can we make? We can make 5. I need... Oh, I need 6. I need like 1 more piece of iron. Well, that sucks. I'll make 3. That makes 12. That's good enough for now. We can make 15 later. But this will work. Okay. So let's get a stack of wheat. That should be good for now. That seed's gonna be used. Actually, auto clicker might be a good idea. See how fast that is later. Okay, go to that, press N. I think the auto thing can only go so fast anyway. I'm also preparing myself to not waste as many bones. Quarter. Okay, let's get all this sugar out. We might actually run out of whatchamacallits. Sugar. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I need one more milk bucket. Yeah, that's all of the cakes. Okay, guys, that's it. That is all of the cakes I can make. Or I can make more, but like, you know, why would I do that? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll tune in for next time. And Betsy is not looking forward to that. And yeah, well, it's a very peaceful day. Okay, we're gonna go back inside. And I will see you next time.